Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Rose of Venus Tarot. It's Lacey. Thank you so much for clicking on to my video. If you're new here, welcome. I hope you get real comfortable. If you're returning, hey, welcome back. It's real nice to see you again. And thank you to all of those who like, comment, and subscribe. It's really been helping your girl grow, and I 1000% appreciate it. Let's get into it. This is going to be a general collective energy reading. Not every reading is going to resonate with everyone, and that is okay. Please take what does resonate and leave the rest behind. But either way, right off the bat, I'm getting you guys are exposing the real from the fake here. You had somebody who wanted to make you feel like you had to live your life a specific way to be accepted. I feel like a lot of you guys you veered outside of that line, and it's like they wanted to give you ridicule, punishment, make you feel left out, make you feel like you weren't cool. This person really cannot stand your confidence and your self esteem here. They cannot stand the fact that you are okay showing your face in this world after what you did. And what you did is nothing. I don't think you did anything. Maybe some of you guys, you could have had a kid out of wedlock, and you could have had people like trying to make you feel like you were ashamed. You should be ashamed of that. It's like, it's like regular things that really aren't anybody's business that people wanted to hold you by. They wanted to make you feel like you weren't going to have even a love life here. If this is the case, and this is one of those women that like shame baby mothers, or they shame other women who are hoes or dress it a certain way, they hate it because their punishment is that they see mad hoes get married, and they see a lot of baby mothers end up with husbands before they do. And it's like, I don't understand it. Why is it? And then not only that, they see that there's a lot of mothers with ambition here that can still like have the kid and hold it down, when this person is like waiting for the perfect lifestyle. Like this person is trying to build the perfect life, but realizing they're not really doing shit to put in any effort towards it. They're just trying to shame other people. You got a lot of people feeling like useless bitches. You got some people crying, upset, just like, oh God. It's like people want to do anything to show you, like, like, I don't know, you're not accepted. If not that, it's just like, I don't know, maybe you're just strange or whatnot. There's somebody that's trying to go out their way to try to like make you feel some type of way here. Divine, please tell me more. Like you have to choose. People are getting a harsh lesson that you don't just shine for them. You guys don't just exist for them, and not only that, they don't mean shit to you. They're really truly realizing and digesting that they're just one of your haters. It's like they didn't feel like they were one of your haters. They thought that life worked as a consensus, like you can't do this and you can't. It's like, I'm like, how do you feel like a person can't do it? If they can't do it, then they would be arrested for it. It's like these that dumb group of people, they probably have more respect for people who commit crimes than women or people who live their lives the way they want to live their lives here. But legal lawyers, court paperwork. Somebody could have been trying to get you caught up in legal issues. They can't get you caught up in legal issues, especially if this comes down to you guys defending yourself. Like some of you guys could have said, like, I ain't fighting nobody. You come to my place, you getting tat 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 tat. Because I've had a couple people think that that was illegal to say. That's fair warning, and then the police could have told them that that's fair warning. This person doesn't have to fight you. They don't have to deal with being harassed and bullied. This is somebody that feels like they try to hold people in line by ridicule. Like, because I see that with a lot of OnlyFans girls. Not to say people can live the lives the way they want to, and whatnot. But I see a lot of people talking about, what if your kid gets bullied? It's like, number one, no kids should be seeing that type of content. The person who allowed their kids to have access to that adult content is more than likely going to end up with CPS than the person who is making adult content here. But it's like these states of minds, they almost wish bad on other women's children. Like, like it's like, and a lot of wicked women are like that. And while I'm thinking about wicked women is thinking about like where I'm at in the Netherlands. There's a lot of women who got burned for being witches and whatnot here. And a lot of it was due to the gossip of other women saying that, oh, this person did that. That person's a witch. And, like they really wish bad on not just, you, but possibly your children. Like, even if you get married, they hope like you end up with like somebody that hurts your children. And that's karma is going to keep hitting them. Like this person wasted so much years of their lives. They're going nowhere here. Like in life, just because they keep trying to think bad on other people, they can't go anywhere else in life. And they're gonna have to see that because they're really because like wishing bad on anybody, kid or anybody, just because they don't live the lifestyle that you feel like they should live is like way out of pocket. This is giving real pick me energy. Just as I was seeing that people making fun of the pick me's on podcasts, like I so agree with men, and no, women shouldn't have rights, and oh no, there's a certain way. I'm like, stop trying to make people stick to anything that's not the law here. Like, like stick to like, there's no social laws. It's like people who want to create social consequences, but a lot of these people, not nobody. Like it's not shit. You don't care. And they're coming to that realization that they really not shit. Like, who cares to be around you? Or I'm going to be mean. I'm going to whisper. I'm going to do and say things that and let you know that I don't agree with what you did in life. And then when that doesn't affect you, that's when they go to attack your children and stuff like that. And then that makes them a bad person, like a seriously sick individual. A lot of people who say that they're sick individuals, especially other women that just be shooting against women rights. I'm like, get your internalized misogynistic ass out of here, trying to get people burned alive for being a witch. Yeah, we got established coming out here in reverse. This is the energy I'm feeling. This person is never going to be able to be established because of the karma they got for speaking ill on other people. They're gonna have to come to the realization that life doesn't work like how they felt like life works. The things you do and say really burn this person up too. Making sure my mic's on. Yeah, life just doesn't work like how they say life works. I feel like they're seeing everybody become established except for them. They're like, how come these people become established but not me? I'm this way, I'm that way. If not that you have a kid, this person could be married, mad that you're married, and you guys could be fat. Or you guys could be fat and you could attract them in a nice, handsome husband, and this person could be thin, and they're like, wait, how did they get that? I'm the perfect person to this, that, blah, 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 blah. This could be a person that like tries to appeal to men as much as possible. Like, like they'll throw other women under the bus, and you could be a hardcore feminist. I saw that too. It was like on Twitter, it was some pick me girl going against like some feminists, but the feminist was chunky and married, and the other one was single, thin, and trying to appeal to men. I'm like, I've yet to see a pick me actually get picked here. Like that shit is crazy. Like I'm like all of that, but I see even me. You know how much I be hating motherfuckers, and they still be on get the hell out of here. Because as much as agreeing with guys and being all on guys' balls, that's going to soothe their ego, but it's not going to warm their hearts. They know how to jerk off a man's ego, but they don't know how to warm a person's heart here. A lot of you guys, you don't appeal to people's egos, you appeal to their hearts, and you let them know that they don't have to operate out of ego. And they're realizing that they can't harm you because you don't operate out of ego. You operate like this is your planet, this is God's planet, and as long as you're not hurting anybody, And if you you can do what you like here. With this sipping in reverse coming out here, this person wishes that they could take back the gossip that they gossiped about you, or this person is going to have to stop gossiping so that they could get established here, because this shit is seriously affecting them. And as much as they don't want to admit that it's affecting them, they're crying every night, every time they see somebody else gain something, every time they see somebody else be able to afford vacations or get married, fall in love. Like, people are just living the hell out of their lives. They got kids running around in the backyards, baby showers, and stuff like that. And then this person doesn't have shit here. Like, they don't have shit. They're not shit. And their lives just isn't together. I feel like a lot of you guys, you appeal to the world here. They hate your light. We got soulmate in reverse. Yeah, this person is their soulmate is purposely, the universe is putting them on hold so that this person does not come to their soulmate until they become mature enough to actually reach some sort of spiritual growth here. They were faking spiritual growth, but that gossiping, sipping tea, some of you guys were pulled away from these people. You might have been gossiping with them at some point until your ass got punished a little and you got gossiped on, you just got grouped up on, and you didn't like that. And then now you guys are now getting the fruits of your labor because you learned your lesson here. Me too. I used to talk shit about people, and then I realized that's not okay to talk shit about people. Like, like, especially as far as looks goes and stuff. I'm like, I'm like, why did I talk about other people's looks? Because people talked about my looks, my weight. But I dropped that for a long time. Dropped that a long time ago, shortly after leaving high school. Yeah, salty, bitter, angry coming out here. You got somebody salty, bitter, and angry, especially they want to involve you in some legal issues. They can't figure out a way to involve you in legal issues here. Somebody wants to, maybe they feel like you threatened them in some sort of way. They want to say that they haven't felt comfortable, that they're feeling like this, they're feeling like that, what if that, what if da 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 da, and nobody's hearing what the fuck these people are saying, and that's the funny part, because I feel like you didn't threaten them. Some of you guys, they want to make it a threat, like that. A lot of bullies do, especially in adulthood. They find out that that's just what it is. You try to run up on people, you try to run up on a house, don't nobody got to fight you. A lot of the times it's pop pop and it's self defense. And these people wish that they could create like some sort of fight with you, but it's not there. And this is making them go crazy because the world doesn't see things the way they see things, even though they think they're so legit. Like they feel like they're so legit here, and they're not. Everything about their mindset is having to unravel, or it's like unraveling them, because it's like whoever charges they're trying to press here, it's not going through, because they're like, well, did the collective come to your house? Okay, so you're threatening to run up on the collective, and the collective say you run up on me, then that's it. Okay, so then don't run up on a collective. No, I should be able to run up on a collective and teach them a lesson. I don't care. Without this person want to be able to run up on you without losing their life, and I feel like it's not happening. Like that'd be the funniest thing about bullies. I'm like, cause who shook? Like, and then once they find out they can't intimidate you, and then you're gonna stand your ground. It'd be like, oh, like they want you to feel like like, oh, you're promoting violence. That's not how it goes. That's how real life goes. Like, that's just how most laws work. It's nothing illegal about that. And that's fair warning here. Like, divine, please tell me more. Divine, please tell me more. Because the world doesn't work like that. Like how people think they work. Like, they don't get to. Um, Try to come up on other people, hurt them, harm them, especially if you see stuff like that. Shankill Robinson, people can die in a fight. So some people get laid to rest before a fight here. Tension, stress, migraines, worry. Told you this person got tension headaches, they got stress, They got migraines and they got worried because it's like the power dynamics flip. They were vindicated by people who are dumb. I feel like with these people, they realize it's not always power and numbers here. It's not powers and numbers. These people were a bunch of dumb people that maybe wanted to group up on you, make you feel some type of way. They were like wishing like so much, like, I don't know, they were wishing intimidation on you. They were wishing isolation on you. They were wishing so much on you for no reason outside of I just don't care. I don't agree with it. This is the type of person they feel like if you dress a certain way, then you deserve to be harassed. You deserve to be watched, stalked, and like, hurt to be taught a lesson here. Like those types of women be the worst types. And it feels like this person is realizing also that they're not welcome into the feminine club. They're not welcome into, like, can't sit with us. They're not wearing pink today. They cannot sit with us. We don't want them around. These people that come around, they try to vouch away our rights and try to vouch for men and, like, try to pull and twist and, well, I like men and, well, I think that he was a nice guy and you just need to, these bitter toxic, and these people don't have any friends. At first they had friends, but now they don't. And this person is realizing that, like, they're crying and having come to the realization that they stink. They stink, they're phony, and they're overly caught up in other people and what other people do here. We got running, escape, denial, excuses is coming out here. Denial, excuses, and sipping in reverse, running. Yeah, somebody maybe wants to run away or deny the gossip that they started or the tea that they spilled about you here. Or somebody is running away from the fact that their tea got spilled, like their tea got spilled about everything that they did or said, and people are looking at them funny because you're the established one now. So it's like people don't care. You're more established than these people are. Somebody could be trying to make you get unestablished here in some sort of way. They're crying literally because they can't affect your life, they can't affect your personality. Somebody just feels dumb. Like, you look comfortable, you look serene, like, like feeling your energy. You guys are comfortable. Two-faced, double life, cheater, backstabber here, coming out under soulmate here. Somebody feels like they're never going to meet their soulmate. Maybe they're still caught up in their love or a man that they don't really love here. This person could have gotten exposed for cheating on their lover and whatnot. This person is exposed for cheating on their lover after they try to talk ish about you. I feel like there's no good players on the board except for you. It's like people keep trying to make you a bad person for things that you did that's not really necessarily bad. We got nightlife coming out. Nightlife, striptease, gamble, Vegas under bitter, salty here. Somebody is bitter and salty that your life looks fun. You guys might get to go out, have fun. They feel like you guys, maybe you shouldn't have fun because you have a kid. They feel like maybe like you guys shouldn't do this because you dropped out of college. But you guys get to make money. You get to have fun. You get to live a life that these people don't get to live. These are the people that just nitpick at shit that don't matter here. We got hopeful, inspire, optimistic, and success coming out here. Hopeful, inspire, optimistic, and success coming out. That's your energy. You're inspiring a lot of people, being that you're the established one. You guys are doing good in life. You guys are inspiring people here. Even though you cutting ties, freedom, standing up, awaken here. Somebody can't cut ties, they can't run away, they can't escape the bullshit that they try to start here. These people are tied to bullying you or gossiping about you or kicking dirt on your name. And I guess they want to disassociate from that. Suffering in silence, unspoken desires, and broken dreams coming out here in reverse. You guys don't suffer in silence. You guys are achieving your dreams when they wanted to, and they're stuck suffering in silence, just having to deal with the bed you made and had to lie in it and whatnot. And a lot of you guys are flying free. But that's it, you guys. I hope you have a good day, night, evening, whenever you're catching this reading. Goodbye.